Barriers to success. Success means different things to different people. Finding your own definition of success is the key to knowing what's important in your life and what not to compromise on. But regardless of what your definition of success is, it will still require you to act in a certain way in order to achieve your success. Anything, therefore, which prevents you from acting in alignment with your goals is rooted in fear, and this fear manifests itself in the way you behave. Here are the 6 common barriers to your success and how you can learn to recognize them. Number 1 is self-doubt. This is hesitating in taking action. If you do, you're slow and lethargic in your execution. Number 2 is procrastination. This is delaying your goals until the last minute. You can get away with this if there's a deadline, but what if there's no deadline? Example, if you're starting a business, improving your life, etc, etc. There's no deadline for this. Anyway, regardless, most of the time your work would be better if you'd simply started earlier. Number 3 is impatience. This is rushing the process, and this is being discouraged too quickly. Number 4 is rigidity. This is refusing to be flexible in order to attain your goal. Number 5 is perfectionism. This is obsessing over the tiniest details. Perfectionism keeps you thinking while others are doing. Negativity is the 6th, and this is complaining and only seeing how things could go wrong, which ends up being a self-fulfilling prophecy sometimes. Here are the ways you can abolish these blocks. Number 1, in order to abolish self-doubt, you have to realize self-doubt is rooted in fear. Learn to be outside your comfort zone and you realize there is very little to be fearful of. It's all in your head. So write down the things that you've been afraid of doing and go do them. Sometimes though, you lack certain skills and that's why you doubt yourself. In order to alleviate this part of self-doubt, then just learn the skills and remember, no one was born a master, it's all just practice. In order to abolish procrastination, see, there's so many things to distract you and very few things that matter in helping you achieve your goals. You have to prioritize your time and energy. I know it's easier said than done, but it's really that simple. Just write down what needs to be done and do exactly that. Number 3, in order to alleviate impatience, then you have to realize humans have a tendency to underestimate how long something will take. So when you have a goal, triple how long you think it will take. Are you willing to wait that long? Are you willing to wait 3 times the length you think it will take? And if you're not, don't start, because otherwise when things start to get difficult, you will quit most likely. Number 4 is rigidity. In order to overcome this barrier, you have to realize rigidity is like wearing a coat on a winter's day, because technically it's still winter, even if it's a hot winter's day. You have to be adaptable. You have to use feedback in order to change, because that's what feedback is for. What you thought would work might not, so it's useless to fight the wind. Do this by seeking different perspectives and getting feedback. Number 5, perfectionism. How to overcome this barrier. You have to set a deadline and stick to it. Because the truth is, you can always make something better if you carry on working on it. That means you have to work till infinity in order to get perfection. Just make it good enough and stop obsessing about the tiny, pointless details. And finally, to overcome negativity, you have to realize complaining is a waste of time. There's always something to be grateful for. So be just that, grateful. Write down regularly the things you're grateful for, and this will alleviate your negative mindset. And if you can remove these barriers to your success, then you can make the road to success a smooth one. You can open up the road and achieve your definition of success. Thank you for watching the video. Philosopher out.